How do you feel after 20 minutes of scrolling social media? Do you really feel connected to those that you follow? What if the real issue isn't social media itself, it's how we interact with it and how it shapes our sense of community and belonging? Social media is part of daily life in our modern society, but is it strengthening or weakening our sense of true and meaningful connections? Could a few small changes to your social media habits help you feel more supported, more understood, more together? At Maudsley Learning, our mission is to improve mental health and well-being for all through education and training. In this video series, we'll be exploring real-life topics that shape how we think, feel, and interact in our daily lives, drawing inspiration from the brilliant blogs and research written by our experienced team of healthcare professionals. Today, we're diving into something that affects nearly all of us in modern society: social media consumption and how it can play a huge role in our overall well-being. You can read the original blog via the link in the description below. Let's be honest. Social media is everywhere. It's how we check in on friends, stay up to date with what's happening in the world, follow our favourite artists, movie stars and creators, and share big and small life moments. However, it's not just one app anymore. Our online lives are fragmented across multiple platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitch, YouTube, and others. They all have different purposes, a bit like a digital toolbox. It can be really overwhelming for us if we're not using these platforms with intention. We scroll while waiting for the kettle to finish boiling, during our commutes to work or school, sometimes even before saying good morning to anyone physically around us. It's become part of the rhythm of modern life. But have we ever stopped to ask, how is this actually shaping my sense of belonging and connection? While social media can bring inspiration, creativity, and laughter, it can also subtly erode our well-being if we're not consciously aware of why we're using these apps. To put it bluntly, these apps have been engineered to keep us hooked by using a few psychological tricks. Every like, comment, or viral clip gives us a dopamine hit, which is our brain's feel-good chemical. There's a misconception around those with high social media usage. Active users can often be labelled as weak-minded or lacking willpower and discipline, but really it's clever design. These platforms know exactly how to keep us watching, clicking, and scrolling. Things like reward loops in the form of notifications, and those little red bubbles that grab our attention and pull us back in. Brightly coloured icons, visuals, and flashy animations. Sounds which have been specifically designed to provide that instant feedback hit. And the big one, unpredictable content, which encourages us to keep scrolling to find the next source of dopamine. Over time, these bursts of rewards don't add up to meaningful long-term joy, fulfillment, or satisfaction. In fact, the more we scroll, especially passively or without intention, the more likely we are to feel disconnected, anxious, and quite often depressed. We might not realize it at first, but slowly and subconsciously, it chips away at our mood, our self-esteem, and our relationships. It replaces real moments of connection with, in a way, digital loneliness. Passive scrolling. No interaction, just raw consumption. You skim through your feed, absorbing other people's lives, their social circles, their opinions, their significant moments, without actually being with anyone. After 20 minutes of scrolling, you feel drained, not rested. But imagine replacing that time with a walk, a call, starting a new hobby, or putting more time into something you're passionate about. Even just sitting quietly, being present with yourself, someone you'd like to get to know more, or spending time with a close friend or family member. Social media really only shows people's best bits. It's basically just their highlight reel. Perfect holidays, glowing selfies, and big wins like becoming a homeowner and buying luxury goods that seem to happen every other day. And without meaning to or consciously being aware of what's happening, we compare it to our sometimes messy, ordinary, and less glamorous reality. We can often forget these photos and videos don't tell the whole story. They certainly don't include their down moments. And when we're constantly comparing, we're not just hurting our self-worth, we're weakening our connections, feeling further away from others, not closer, which could be one of the reasons why you keep opening those apps. But social media isn't all bad. Let's give credit where credit's due. Social media connects people across the planet. It can give a voice to the marginalised. It lets us find others who share our values, our struggles, our passions and interests. It can help build powerful digital communities, ones that support, uplift and understand us. So this isn't about quitting entirely. It's about using it more consciously to build community and become part of it, not just mindlessly consuming content. Pause and reflect. How do you feel after using social media? Do you feel more connected, or do you feel more alone and isolated? Do certain platforms lift you up and leave you with a positive feeling, or weigh you down after you've come away from them? This isn't about guilt. It's about understanding how these platforms can shape our minds, influence our perceptions, and their impacts on our relationships. Interrupt the autopilot. Before you open an app, ask yourself, what am I looking for? Are you looking for inspiration, connection, to see what your friends and family are up to? Or are you looking for distraction, reassurance, entertainment? If what you really need is community, maybe what you actually need is a message to someone you care about, not a highlight reel of a stranger's lives. Curate your space. Follow accounts that reflect your values and interests, and unfollow ones that don't. Make your feed a space of real community, joyful, creative, kind, and honest. Let go of perfection, prioritize authenticity. Set soft boundaries. This isn't all or nothing. It's about small changes that protect your peace and make room for real relationships and passions. Phones away during meals. No doom scrolling before bed. A short tech break when with others. Be present with the people around you. That's where true connection happens. And prioritize real connection. A direct message is good. A voice note is even more so. Nothing beats being in the same space, laughing, talking, being with someone. If you're feeling low, instead of scrolling, reach out. Drop them a message. Make plans. Communities are made together, not in isolation. Social media isn't necessarily the villain, it's a tool. And how we use it intentionally, thoughtfully, can either wear down or strengthen our communities. If we're mindlessly consuming, we lose something. But if we're using it to connect, to learn, to support, we can build something powerful. So take this as a gentle reminder, check in with your habits, make room for real conversations, curate your space, and do things with intention. You can be part of something positive, something bigger, a community that can lift each other up, online and offline. Let's build a kinder, healthier, more connected digital world together. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you reflect on your own social media habits or your sense of connection, let us know in the comments. This is a conversation we want to keep going and to share together. To stay updated with more mental health content like this, hit the notification bell and subscribe so you don't miss a future upload. And if you like more from Maudsley Learning, blogs, events, training, you can join our monthly newsletter through the link in the description.